Thank you.
All right. Call meeting to order. Oh, please rise. I ask you to join me in a moment of reflection about the business that's before us this evening. And please join me to pledge allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. Clerk, please take the roll.
Alderman Basso.
Here.
Alderman Begley.
Here.
Alderman Violet.
Here.
Alderman Key.
Here.
Alderman Lewandowski.
Here.
Alderman Clifford.
Here.
Alderman McGrogan. Here. Alderman McGovern.
Here.
Mayor, City Clerk, Treasurer, and Attorney are all present.
All right, no special presentations that I'm aware of. Under consent calendar, we've got the approval of the minutes from the City Council meeting from June 15th, 2021, along with the approval of the payroll and voucher list for the period ending July 2nd, 2021, and then the approval of a request from the Blue Cap Foundation to conduct their Tag Day on October 2nd, 2021, or on designated corners in Palos Heights in accordance with the city code. Someone please make that motion.
I'll make the motion.
Moved by Alderman McGovern, second by Alderman Violet. Discussion. Roll call.
Alderman Key.
Yes.
Alderman Lewandowski.
Aye.
Alderman Basso.
Aye.
Alderman Begley.
Yes.
Alderman Violet.
Yes.
Alderman McGovern.
Yes.
Alderman McGrogan.
Yes.
Alderman Clifford.
Aye.
Motion carries.
All right, no sealed bids to be open tonight. Just a couple remarks that I have. First of all, I'd like to welcome our new city administrator, David Strode, started today and will be with us going forward. And welcome, David. It's been a while. The last 2 months I've been trying to handle that office out of the seat of my pants here, but we did okay, so everything going on. Last weekend was an outstanding weekend in the city of Palos Heights. We had the concert on Thursday night. It was a great crowd, good turnout. People enjoyed themselves. On the 3rd, we had the fireworks, and I think people really appreciated the amount of effort that was put in by everybody, and we had a great display. The finale was fantastic. And then on the 4th, we had the parade, and I want to thank Jen Case and her family for organizing that and making it run so smoothly as she has in the last couple of years. And a lot of work goes on by her family and the rest of her people who will help her out. But and the move actually was very well organized and moved quickly down Harlem Avenue. And I want to again thank her. And I specifically want to thank our staff. I mean, who all really worked really hard the whole weekend. Not limited at all to the Public Works Department, the Police Department, Recreation. We actually, and also the Palos Fire for handling the monitoring the fireworks. I mean, everybody pitched in. We had a great crowd. We changed things around a little bit just based on some things that have changed as far as not having some rides and stuff. But I had people come up to me and say they like that format a little bit differently than we have done in the past. So we'll see how it goes. So I think again, thanks everybody who pitched in. You who were there. Thanks again for being in the parade and showing your support to help us in the past. So with that, tonight we on the agenda we have a motion to direct the city attorney to draft an ordinance authorizing an 18-month extension for the approved PUD at the northeast corner of Harlem and College Drive at the request of GW Properties. There's been some corporate changes with the issuing group that's not GW but 7-Eleven, and Mitch is here from G&W. If you maybe want to just give us a little recap of what's going on, so you can kind of before we go to the situation.
Hi there. I'm Mitch Goltz, GW Properties. We're the applicant and developer of this property. With COVID, we've been working through various delays and administration change within 7-Eleven and all the operators that we'll work with for the site plan. So I just want a little more time to put this all together. We're working hard on this, but unfortunately, like many other things right now, they're taking a bit longer than we would all like. So
Okay.
that's it.
Very good. All right. Thanks, Mitch. Appreciate it. Would someone make the motion in to direct the city attorney to draft the ordinance in?
Can I ask one question?
Let's get the ordinance. You got to get the motion first.
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Alderman Violet, seconded by Alderman McGovern. Okay, Alderman Clifford?
You're asking for 18 months? Is there a specific reason why 18 months versus a year?
No, just, I mean, the goal is to take a lot less than that. We're not purposely delaying things, but figure it would get us through the year. But
You're
it's-
still in negotiations with some of them?
Yeah, we're working
Their
on all fronts. And
Is
it's just
there,
everything's.
during the purchase of Speedway services?
Yeah, that's been a big part of it, and we've been working things for the other side, and just working all angles right now while we try to get this project off the ground. So
The reason I'm asking it, it's like carrying it into another year. I feel more comfortable if I did it on a yearly basis than extension over into the following.
I'm fine with that. I mean, like I said, I don't want it to take that long, so.
With that, I'd like to amend it to reflect, instead of 18 months, to be 12 months.
Is there a second to the amendment?
Second.
All in favor of the amendment?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, okay, it's amended to 12 months. The main motion is then to direct the city attorney to draft an ordinance authorizing the proposed CUD for 12-month extension, for northeast corner of College Drive at the request of CW Properties. Any other questions?
Is that going to matter for your purposes?
No, I mean, I think we need to get started by then for this to happen anyway.
So you were looking for a 12-month time frame anyway, the 18
Yeah, I
months
mean, it was
was
to
just a
avoid-
little leeway?
Yeah, to avoid
Okay.
possibility of having to come back. I mean, it's.
And all you really have to do is start it. You don't have to finish it.
Yeah, no, I mean,
That's-
look, it's,
so,
Yeah,
you
okay.
know, non-COVID probably wouldn't be here, but
yeah.
dealing with a lot of different.
I just wanted to make sure what we just did wasn't
Yeah.
going to...
No, look, it's. I don't have a crystal ball, but that should be enough time.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you.
All right. Roll call?
Alderman Violet,
Yes.
Alderman Begley,
Yes.
Alderman Basso,
No.
Alderman Lewandowski,
Aye.
Alderman Key,
Yes.
Alderman McGrogan,
Yes.
Alderman McGovern,
Yes.
Alderman Clifford.
Is this on the 18 months?
12.
No, 12.
12, yes.
Okay, motion passed.
Thank you very much.
All right,
guys.
thanks.
Good night.
Appreciate it. All right, that's all I have today. City Clerk?
No report.
City Treasurer?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. No report tonight.
City Attorney?
No report, Mr. Mayor.
All right, any communications anyone have this evening? Yes, Alderman Clifford?
I was asked to communicate this to the city council from the widow of Jack Murray, the former editor of our local paper, The Regional. And it's a book that she put together here rather nicely. And she asked if I would just get it out to the city council. And I'll just read you the first cover so
Sure.
you know what the book is. It says this book is, this memorial book was founded by generous contributions from Apple Chevrolet team, Carol and Bob, Joe Sully, Diane Murray, John and Marianne Schmidt, Robert and Margaret Schmidt, Bill and Elaine Weinberg, and Ellen Zierfos. Special thanks go to Father Court Doris, Bobby Joe Sully, Dr. John Johakis of Johakis Chiropractor in Palos Heights for their ongoing support which made this book possible. This memorial book was printed by Booklets Print for the quality of printing values. And what it is here is the name of the book, the picture of Jack. It says, Jack of all words, master of words that speak. And it's a writing portfolio of Jack Murray, 1961 to 2020. So with that, and it's probably has a lot of little things, pictures of his life, and some of us are in here also. So with that, I told her I would disperse that, so I'd like to do that right now, if you don't mind.
Sure.
Heavy.
I got it.
You got yours?
I still got it.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jack.
Thanks, Jack.
Thanks, Jack.
Thank you, Jack.
Everyone knows how Jack was. And he's a great guy, and I can't think of a better way to remember by at least taking the time out or some night to go through the pages and read his accomplishment and what he meant. He was always a big supporter of the organization. I belong to the Lions Club and everything. And we may be working on a little tribute to him a little later. It's a fundraising thing for a memorial at a regional. But On behalf of his widow, I'd like to say thank you for accepting this in Jack's name, and I hope you can read it.
You may also want to consider getting a couple copies over to the library too.
Yes, I have to call her back. I have to get a few more copies, so
Great.
I'll drop them off when I.
Good idea. Great. Okay, that's it. Any other communication? Citizens wishing to address council? If not, Finance Committee, Alderman McGrogan.
Mr. Mayor, no report this evening.
All right. Public Safety, Alderman Basso.
Yes, so, Mayor, I have no items on the agenda, but there's a couple comments I'd like to make of information for residents of Palos Heights, if they haven't already heard or seen these items. The first item would be a new addition to the Palos Heights Police Force, mobile police force, and the acquisition of a battery-operated bicycle, as you can see up on the screens. This bicycle was acquired through drug asset forfeiture funds, not only the bicycle, but also the training for all the police officers that will be riding it. So it's a totally free asset to the city of Palos Heights, and it's used for monitoring the bicycle paths, the parks, the business district, et cetera, et cetera. It kind of puts one person a little more actively in possession of a situation if it should ever arise. So I'd just like to bring that to everyone's attention. It was in the regional this week if you missed it. Also, a couple of scams coming out strong and fast. One resident gave me a 5-page mailing that they received suggesting that her deceased father, who didn't work at the business as indicated on this sheet, had some Social Security funds come due. And of course, if you bother to read through the 5 pages of this stuff, you'll see that they ask for debit cards to be purchased and then deposited immediately in your bank account, in which case I understand the police department said then the scammers can access those cards and change the numbers and get into your account. So you want to be aware of that. It looks very official. There's phone numbers on it, there's addresses on it, there's websites listed on it, but it's a scam. Secondly, one came in the Tribune today about texts, emails, and texts that are hitting nationwide. In this particular case, in Illinois, the Illinois Department of Driver's License Facility is requesting that you update your driver's license information. And that's a scam. Do not do it. Do not open the app. Do not file any information because the Secretary of State in Illinois will never send you email or a text requesting that you update your driver's license information. So this particular article was in the paper today. You might want to check that out. There are legitimate phone numbers and legitimate websites. If you should get one of those texts and you wish to forward it on so the authorities know where they're coming from and how many are coming in, you know that these are the safe addresses and websites. And that ends my report.
All right, thank you, Alderman. Thank you.
Yeah, I keep getting emails from Robert Strutz.
Yeah.
Is anybody else getting, and he's always in a meeting. Keep getting them and he's in a meeting.
But it's a Gmail account, so it's not mine, so. Yeah. All right.
Whoever he is.
Alderman Begley, Municipal Grounds and Property.
Thank you so much, Mayor Strauss. I do have a few motions this evening. The first motion is to approve the purchase of 18 hanging flower baskets for Harles Avenue. We received some quotes, and the one we were going to go with was from Country Landscape and Supplies, amount $6,746.20.
Moved by Alderman Begley. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Alderman Basso. Discussion. Roll call.
Alderman Key.
Yes.
Alderman Clifford.
Aye.
Alderman McGrogan.
Yes.
Alderman McGovern.
Yes.
Alderman Violet.
Yes.
Alderman Begley.
Yes.
Alderman Basso.
Aye.
Alderman Lewandowski.
Aye.
The second motion tonight is the motion to approve asphalt patching and seal coating at the north parking lot of the Recreation Center with Seal Right in the amount of $8,616.
Moved by Alderman Begley. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Alderman Lewandowski. Discussion. Roll call.
Alderman McGrogan.
Yes.
Alderman Begley.
Yes.
Alderman Lewandowski.
Aye.
Alderman Clifford.
Aye.
Alderman Key.
Yes.
Alderman Violet.
Yes.
Alderman Basso.
Aye.
Alderman McGovern.
Yes.
Okay, motion carries.
Okay, motion carries.
Our third motion is to approve the hire of CNC Lawn Care to reseed the grass area at Navajo Hills entrance at a cost of $3,250.
Moved by Alderman Begley, second by Alderman Violet. Discussion?
Mr.
Yes,
Mayor? Yeah, it's actually CNC,
Oh,
not
CNC.
C and
CNC, okay. CNC, okay.
It's the same company that takes care of our median.
Gotcha, okay. All right, roll call?
Alderman Lewandowski.
Aye.
Alderman Clifford.
Aye.
Alderman Key.
Yes.
Alderman Violet.
Yes.
Alderman McGovern.
Yes.
Alderman Begley.
Yes.
Alderman McGrogan.
Yes.
Alderman Basso.
Aye.
Motion passed. Next, Alderman?
Our last motion tonight is to approve the mayor to execute a license agreement between Metro and the city of Palos Heights for a potential sign installation at the Metro Bridge and Route 83 in Palos.
Moved by Alderman Begley. Is there a
Second.
Second by Alderman Lewandowski. Discussion?
Yes.
Yes.
I was looking at some of the supporting details for this, and it looked to me like we were heading toward a sign on the viaduct that's going to cost the city $40,000.
It's probably not going to
So-
happen. This is just to approve an agreement if we
I
have
know,
to.
but there was that supporting material, and so
Yeah.
I thought it was worth discussing at this time. That's not the plan that we're looking at, is that what
We're
you're saying?
revisiting that, but I mean, when we started this, I thought it'd be nice to have like a nice little sign there. It'd cost a couple $1,000s. As now we have to shut down Harlem Avenue, shut down the Ray Road. It's becoming more and more expensive, and I think it may be cost prohibitive. But we just want to get this underway because this has got a lot of lead time on it. If you ever decide to do
So
it.
right now, all we're doing is approving the agreement.
To work with Metro.
To work with Metro
Right.
and get their
Yeah,
permission.
my gut
Okay.
feeling is it may never happen because of the costs are starting to mount. So
Okay,
I thought it was a nice idea at the time, but not at $40,000. It's not. So,
okay, good.
Okay. All right. Roll call.
Alderman Key.
Yes.
Alderman Clifford.
Aye.
Alderman Violet.
Yes,
Alderman Begley.
Yes.
Alderman McGovern.
Yes.
Alderman Basso.
Aye.
Alderman McGrogan. Alderman Lewandowski.
Aye.
Yes. Sometimes the best laid plans of mice and men don't work. So. Anything else, Alderman Bigley?
That's it. Thanks so much, Mayor.
All right. Thank you. Planning and zoning, Alderman McGovern.
The only thing I have this evening, Mayor, is the Tuesday, July 27th, Planning and Zoning Committee meeting at 7 o'clock is going to be changed to Wednesday, July 21st at 6 p.m.
All right. Thank you.
That's it.
All right. Recreation, Alderman Key.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. You mentioned all the different activities that happened over the weekend because of the 4th. The Parks and Recreation Department actually calls that the best week ever because actually leading up to the 4th, there were actually 5 days of activities with, kite flying and a movie in the park, concert in the park, and the fireworks. So I'd just like to say thank you to Matt Fairbanks, who's the director of Parks and Rec, and Joe and Lauren and Eric and Kara and Jenna and everyone else. It's kind of all hands on deck. It's the same way with our Public Works Department and our Police Department. There's so many people behind the scenes that are taking care of things that we really take for granted as we enjoy this stuff. But I think, Mayor, as you were attending some of the events too, it's just like each event that we've had has been really extremely well attended. And after the fireworks display, especially, I've received a lot of compliments just for the whole evening and that extra 10 minutes. And I want to say thank you to you for advocating to add that 10 minutes to the display. We have a lot to be thankful for, not only for our country, but as we're moving out of the pandemic protocols that were keeping us from having events and just, get an opportunity to get out of our houses now. It's nice to celebrate the way we were able to for this last week. Yeah. So I want to, anyone that had anything to do with the festivities of last week, I just want to say a big thank you to you. I want to say thank you to CNB Bank, which is on the corner of 127th and Ridgeland. They're responsible for sponsoring the movies in the park and the concerts in the park. And with that in mind, we have a concert coming up on August 5th. It's the Chicago Experience, and typically this band is well known in the southern suburbs, and it's usually the best attended event that we do in the summer. And our attendance last Thursday was outstanding, so come early, take advantage of the food vendor that we have on the property the night of the concert, and just come out with your lawn chairs and enjoy by the gazebo, 7 o'clock to 8:30. We have 2 movies in the park coming up. Those movies in the park happen at Myers Park, which is the park right behind the rec center. On July 22nd, the movie Up is showing, and then on August 12th, Hocus Pocus, both family-oriented movies. Bring your whole family out with your lawn chairs and enjoy. And that concludes my report, Mr. Mayor.
Just a way of information, the Chicago Experience, who I saw probably 10 years ago when they were under a different name at the time.
Sure.
I saw them at the Arcada Theater in St. Charles, and they're back there, I think next week or the week after. And they're charging $13 a ticket to see it there. So you can see it in our park for free. So
Yes.
just to give you a parallel, you get some good entertainment for a good deal. So
Yep.
it's well worth it. So thank you for your report now. Roads and Construction, Alderman Clifford.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, just a couple announcements. Formal business on July 15th, approximately to the 19th, the annual road construction program will start in various areas around the city. Notices will be given to the areas or blocks or streets of those residents to be affected at the time, the scope of the type of work. On Menominee, there'll be extensive work of not only street but curbs and gutters on both sides of the creek. Part of that street will probably be accessed by residents only, and alternative traffic will have to use Shiawassee over to Navajo East to get to Ridgeland during that period of construction. So other than that, everything's going smooth. The ongoing work on 123rd FAU route is in progress. It'll probably continue, most likely won't be done there till October. And the bridge work is still on schedule to be done October. And Harlem Avenue paving is moving its way down here to be in town very short. That's the end of it.
All right. Thank you, Alderman. License, permits, and franchises, Alderman Lewandowski.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I have no items this evening. I do have one announcement, however. The vehicle stickers were due June 30th. However, you can still purchase the vehicle stickers online or in person here at City Hall for the face price. Beginning August 1st, those fees double. So just a reminder to residents.
Great.
That's it, Mr. Mayor. Thank you.
Alderman Violet, Water and Sewer.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I move to approve payment to McCann Industries for a new CASE 521G loader delivered on May 26, 2021 in the amount of $107,995. This purchase was approved by the City Council on February 2nd, 2021, and we're just approving payment now.
Okay.
Second.
Moved by Alderman Violet, second by Alderman Key. Discussion? Roll call?
Alderman Lewandowski.
Aye.
Alderman Begley.
Aye.
Alderman Key.
Yes.
Alderman Clifford.
Aye.
Alderman McGovern.
Aye.
Alderman McGrogan.
Yes.
Alderman Violet.
Yes.
Alderman Basso.
All right.
And that's the end of my report, Mr. Mayor.
If we didn't pay for it, were they going to take it back, or what are you Okay, just checking. All right. Business and Economic Development, Alderman Key.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. As always, on Wednesdays from 8 o'clock to 1 o'clock, our farmers market is running nice and strong in the municipal parking lot on the east side of Harlem each Wednesday. So come out and take advantage of that. It makes me very happy to announce that next Thursday on the 15th from 5 o'clock to 9 o'clock is our annual classic car event. One of the events that we had to cancel last year because of the pandemic. And anyone that's been there before, it's hundreds of classic antique cars that are being shown by their owners. And we have food vendors, there's music happening. Bring out your whole family. It's a nice event to just walk around. And so come on out and enjoy a time to get together with friends. And then on that same vein with bringing back some events, because we're moving away from the protocols having something to do with the pandemic, we are able to do Welcome Back Trinity again. That event happens in August, and on the day that the freshmen move in, the Economic Development Committee, what we do is we ask all the businesses in town to offer discounts for students and their families, and to get those people to come into town and use our businesses and stuff. And we provide food for those families, and usually we have the rec department there talking about volunteer opportunities and the facility opportunities. Lake Catherine is also there. The police department is usually there, and I know they go on campus and talk about campus safety. So we bring all the entities of the city together at the college and provide some things for the college kids. And then very happy to say that Kris Kringle Market, which happens on the first weekend of December in the municipal parking lot under tent, is back this year. We finally got permission to have groups, and so the last time we had it, we had 75 vendors under tent, plus food vendors. And so mark your calendars. It's the first week of December, and right in the municipal parking lot, Kris Kringle. Now that our local businesses are able to fully function post-pandemic, we can all help them out. And the way we can do that is by eating local and shopping local. It's very sad when businesses move away from us or they have to close, because usually those owners are residents or our friends and people that we've known for many years because our businesses have been here. And we can stop that from happening just by buying local, eating local, keep it as much local as possible. Our Business and Economic Advisory Committee works closely with the Chamber of Commerce and our city's Community Development Director, Ken Bussey, in efforts to keep and attract new business, to retain our businesses. And so let's just all remember to shop small and buy nearby. Now, the Chamber of Commerce is going to host an event on July 29th at noon. It's in the Orchard Room. It's called a Lunch and Learn event. It costs $20, and you need to RSVP by 7/23. You can RSVP with the chamber. Their email address is palosareachamber.org. palosareachamber.org. If you call City Hall, we'll find a way to get you RSVP'd for that event. They're featuring Fusion 59. Fusion 59 is Trinity Christian College's Innovation Center for developing marketing strategies. And the way that we have a relationship with Fusion 59 is there's two different ways. Fusion 59 is made up of current students, but also graduates or other business people who can use and share office space and strategize together and look at different business models and social network platforms. Mm-hmm. And the way they can help us out is in the fall semester at Trinity, they have a class, and they divide the class into groups. And those groups go out to different entities in the city. They've worked with the Lake Catherine, with the Chamber of Commerce. They did a study on the bike path that goes through town. They've looked at how we could brand the city. They're thinking of working with the library, this kind of thing. And it's a free thing that the students work with the business owners or entities and give them ideas. And it's a class project that they're working on in the business department of Trinity Christian. Fusion 59 also has some things available for our business community where they can have some people visit your business for a fee and give you a marketing strategy. Or a lot of our business owners, like if I owned a business, people my age, sometimes they struggle with the idea of social media marketing or updating their web page. And Fusion 59 can help all that. It's tech related. So so what we're doing as a committee is trying to connect the business community with Fusion 59. And Channel 4 is actually going to have an interview later this month where I'm going to interview the young lady who runs Fusion 59 and Sundeep, who's the director of the business department at the college. And we're going to interview them and talk about all the different services that they could provide the business community here in Palos Heights. And so that's kind of an exciting thing. And our committee, lastly, also is very excited to welcome David Stroll and to meet with our committee. And so welcome from us, and that concludes my report, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Alderman.
I did want
Sure.
to add that I think our newest restaurant is Steve's Bite, and I tried them in the past week, and they're very good.
Okay.
And worth giving a shout out to.
Great, very good. Cable TV, Alderman.
No report tonight.
All right. Any old business? Citizens wishing to ask questions? If not, any new business?
Yeah.
Business.
Yeah.
We all know people that serve the city currently and in the past are so often well thought of and appreciated, and gifts that are bestowed upon us by our residents, warm apple pies and flowers and trips to the Caribbean and such. I'd just like to say thank you to everyone that's given us, and any alderman or employee of the city, a thank you response in that manner. However, I just received another one of those wonderful gifts today, and because I have one or two of these duplicates, I would really like to pass this on to anybody here that would care to have this gift. Cherish it if you wish, and keep it forever and ever. Anybody that doesn't have one of these is welcome to take my maple seedling home with them and do whatever it is they wish to do with it, because I think I have a few of my own that I'm trying to get rid of. I did make a recommendation at Buildings and Grounds to put this tree on the do not plant list. But I don't know how many other people are having problems with the seedlings and the trees.
Everywhere.
Any maple tree. I suppose they all fall in the same group. But I'm so appreciative of this. Whoever gave that to me, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
You can pick it up. Anybody.
With that, anybody else have any new business? Okay.
Yeah, I just like to reiterate what Alderman Violet said and welcome our new city manager here tonight, and wish you the best. And I have one announcement the Lions Club asked me, a couple of them. There's a District 1A golf outing at Silver Lakes on August 4th. It's a cost of $95, includes golf, cart, drinks, prizes, dinner, steak dinner, etc. Blah, 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 blah. Any interest in it, you can contact me or Jim Lewis or Herb Schumann. Also, the Lions will be sponsoring on August 27th a night out at the baseball game in Crestwood with the Thunderbolts. The game's at 7:05. It's $38. All you can eat, all you can drink, seats, game, and fireworks after the show. You can contact myself and or Jim Lewis at 708-712-8506. And that's it.
Okay. Anything else? Entertain a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.